Hi y'all, welcome to Griffin Stude. Working on a car named Vera. She's a 1950 Studebaker Champion convertible. Today we're working on the brakes. Thanks for joining me. Well, here's the old distribution block, and here's the new one. It already came with the stoplight switch, which that's good, so I guess I'll just have one as a spare. But I'm planning on putting it pretty much in the same spot, but I think I'm going to make a bracket that will hold it out away from the fender well there, and I'll probably use some more diamond plate to make that bracket. So this is where I decided to go ahead and mount that. Once I get these bolts trimmed down, this will sit up a little straighter, but it fits really nicely next to the master cylinder and in front of the brake booster there. So I think though, before I do mount the brake booster and the master cylinder again, I'll go ahead and run the brake lines, because I'm gonna have them come out and go towards the firewall and then down, and brake booster and all that would be right in the way, and the master cylinder. So I'm gonna have to go get some brake line now. I don't have any right now at the moment, but I'll go ahead and take this back off, paint the bracket, trim these bolts down, and then mount it permanently on there. I went ahead and took the line off for the rear all the way to the first fitting. I'm going to go ahead and replace that. Did get some line in. It's the copper nickel line. Got lifetime warranty on it. Got my flare tool set up. So what I'll do is I'll straighten this out some, put the fitting on, and put the flare on. I'll probably measure this out, the original line there. Since I am rerouting it, I think if I measured it out to the same length or just a little bit longer, it should be alright. I'll go ahead and get started on that. We've got the new line to the back ran after a little bit of cussing. That flare tool that I bought, I had to adjust the line in it a little bit. It's got like a 0 mark, but when I put it to that 0 mark, it was leaving some creases in the flare. It wasn't going to work, so just pushing it back a little bit and then reflaring it worked. But there's the back one, and here's some of the front ones that I'm gonna have to get working on now. This is what I'm talking about. It's leaving those creases in it. That wasn't going to work. And then it was kind of messing that up in there. So the way this works, you gotta, after you get your, let's see, where's the 45? You put that in, you put the line in, and then put that in, and this is supposed to zero that up to it, make it flush right here. Well, when it was flush, it was doing, it was flush, it was doing that. So I just pulled the line in slightly and tried it again, and it worked. So I'm going to go ahead and get working on those front lines. Alright, so got the front and the rear brake lines ran. Got them going down the firewall there. Got a clamp holding that. Comes along here. Kind of hard to see. Okay, now you can see I've got another clamp there. Comes along here. Another clamp. And up and over. Well, of course, the back one. Got it going through that hole. And along the frame rail and connected to that first connection. And now what I've got left to do is I've got to run the wires to the stoplight switch, which is, yeah, those two wires there. We'll just run up through the firewall and go into that. And then put the master cylinder and brake booster on and get the lines going from it to this distribution block here. do is run the lines from the master cylinder to the distribution block there. Brake pedals in. It's looking alright. Got those 2 wires hanging down right there. That's going to be the ones to the stoplight switch right here. But it's been a pretty rough day trying to get all those lines put in and get all the bends and everything. Crawling underneath this car. That's always fun. But I think I'm going to end it here. Next video should have those lines put in. And and the wires should have those done. Hopefully I can bleed the brakes and have all that done. So, but I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.